Well, that's a big tree. It needs to come down. And he says, go. Okay, I'm going. So, we gotta take that tree down. And I checked it out. Yeah, we'll get this thing going out of the way. Okay. Yep, we just gotta get a fitting in there, which I'm getting a contraption off this line right here. I've got something that'll fit, but I need to connect the hose. I can't find my pump hoses. That would do the trick, but once I find them, over there. So, this is a cool spot. More terranite stick. I'm taking that wall and painting this part a little different. But yeah, that receptacle gadget, I don't know what that is, but I can turn that or that part into a screen board for a projector show. If there was ever an event held, entertainment of some sort goes around. I'll just walk it with us. There's a new post in there. I was painting on brown like you see down here. I finished the line there. They're not brown yet. No, haven't set that. They're soon about to be. So I'm gonna throw a new front line. Wow, spots essentially. All plots there on the front highway. You see, we are protected by the vicinity with pride, I think. We have an island in the middle, so it's a pull through and through. You don't have to disconnect the burn pile. I'm fixing to delete. I just got fuel for the mower. Yep. You know, there's a reason to put these things on blocks to move them, but some people start losing respect for how we make our decisions and run over. So let's start over. It's a really good spot. It would have been awesome, honestly. Still can be. It kind of got violated. I'm gonna move this shed. I'll show you real quick. You go through, and it's like a tunnel. There's a bucket of some sorts. Anyway, see. I don't want to get all in here, but you go through and through and see. But we aren't sure if we do have a fence line back there. If you go through enough, you'll find that we have a fence all the way around the whole property. I'm going to move the shed. This dog broke out. We'll move the shed over there to the other side of the property by the house. But my wife and I have somewhere to put up some shit in the lawn. It's outside stuff. That's where we had that going at. It just disappeared. That's full of stuff. Just somehow this leash loose. You can finish. And the most beautiful woman in the world. Say again?
Aren't they pretty?
What? Oh, the plants here? The pot, yes.
They're really pretty when they're open. That one's getting ready to open. We got some orange yellow ones out front that are really pretty too.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of pretty, this. Jesus, you brightened up my lens, honey. I think all the clouds went away. Anyways, that light up there, we can fix it just a second. I get that dump truck over there. This is a scissor lift. All in the van. I didn't take anything out whatsoever, and I would like to have a sippy cup of that. And you trade me this for that, if you wouldn't mind, dear, for a second. I'm parched about. And I need, oh my goodness, you are so beautiful. Are you done being a weirdo, Bodie? Anyway, that was an old laundry, then slash turned into a cabin, and then it started to be lifted and moved, and then dropped, and destruction happened. And this is a deck we took apart from somebody over in Manny, Louisiana, because we used apart a lot of what's going on over there. The first thing first, we'll fix the light up there with the dump truck scissor lift, and then we'll bring it over here to scoop this bullshit out of here and rebuild this spaces all back in through here. See, you can see a pole there. It's just this bamboo. We have bamboo here. See bamboo? Bamboos. Anyway, these bamboo things are super thick back there, but they will take over and put your lines. We pull some of them back or migrate them to somewhere else if you like or something. I don't know. But right here, you can see the septic line under there. But it's very deep. It's got the poles and there's electrical coming up. I don't know where it goes. And they're going to do a little bit of testing, but there's one there. I think there was one there. There's one that was there. There's a, I think, water that's being protected. Let me check if that's what that's true. It is water that's protected water. Without a ticket, that's probably smart. Who's in my sort of So, moving on. There's another space and another water thing. And an outdoor light thing. I don't know what we're going to make out of this. Maybe some sort of a picnic table. And here's another space.
It's finally grown over. You don't need to let them know you're back.
Grown over?
Mm-hmm.
So, as we are progressing along, I'm trying to show, I kind of cut there by that trash can. I didn't go to that side.
What is that?
Where there's more power, 2 more spaces, and it runs
what is that?
all down and around. It's pretty bad. Or down and around this way.
What is that?
What?
Who's trying to take my tree down?
Oh, look at that. It's a lawnmower belt hung up into the tree.
Don't break that branch.
Okay.
This tree is finally doing good again. You guys need to quit burning
But
it.
this is an odd thing to find. Thank you for finding it. Because I didn't notice it.
This is a pecan tree. We don't want this tree killed.
Yeah, I didn't put this here. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you for noticing it. I didn't know it was up here. And I'm going to pull it down to figure out what. I don't even get it. But thank you for noticing it. So I'm going to get it and That's because, yeah, you're right about the pecan tree thing. Whatever you're saying. Fuck, I don't know. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
What's this?
Out
The
of the
wall
way.
plugs we've been missing out here.
What is it?
Yeah, these are walnuts.
Come on now.
But these are those really, really thick shelled walnuts, and I forget what kind they're called. They're actually a high-dollar walnut.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, let's make the most of that somehow. Fuck. Kind of need a ladder, but who the heck did this?
This is not a
And
Texas,
why? Probably
Texas
Ricky, but
native
why?
tree. It was brought here.
What?
This tree was brought here.
Okay.
This one and that one over there, they're both.
Here, would you hold this? It's talking about it.
I looked them up, and they are not native to
Pay
Texas.
attention to you and hold it correct.
What?
Look what you're doing.
What? Blocking?
Just I'm trying to get this down. And you keep it.
The shells are like way thick if you could see one from here. Somebody's been through here recently. Yay, got it. Here. I hope it's still recording. Is it?
Yes, it is. So, moving on. This spot right here, which I started setting up
You hear me?
with these lines, if I were to pull that receptacle from over there back off of there and bring it to here like I was going to do, because it's got a 50 and a 30 built into that unit, I could put it here and supply this, but it's got two septic systems, there's your water and whatnot. That would make it possible for this spot that isn't developed right now, because it's got a good pull-in. You could put a smaller camper that's a 30 amp on this side right here, easy, without much other than moving that receptacle to this location and then running a new line to this unit, this unit, this unit as I go along back around to here. This one back over here has a line that runs straight away by itself to, well, to the power pole, which is right there. That's a piece. I'll get over there and show y'all. Hold that here a minute. This street turns really cool. Baby, so I want to take this shed and move it over there on the other side so that we can utilize it for ourselves. So,
You better do it the proper way.
yeah, well, I'm going to call that tow
Are you
truck.
gonna
I'll
drive
call
it
that tow truck. Huh? Yeah, but I'm going that way. Come with me. We've already done this way. Hey, you want to carry that belt for me so I don't have to come back for it?
No,
Okay, then here. Carry this.
not really. I don't want to carry no black.
I think you can roll it up in your hand, but it's just going to the garage with the mowers, but it's cool.
Where are you going?
To look at this other spot. Anyways, this used to be spots too. There's a different entrance road that went down that way. I mean, there's a real spot across here. As you see the water, busted down little thing. There's lines over there that aren't quite right. You know, these with the jump over to get jump. They're just in temporarily, which is down here on the ground. That I can now disconnect from this power situation, which is a mess as we speak, but it makes it possible because my dear beloved cousin assistant has run hot here. So I had to basically not pay the power bill to get them to click this off, or they could have come in and done their shit, and I didn't have the money for the power anyway, so that's the thing. But I needed this off because I'm not fucking touching that live shit on the top, because this needs to be clicked off for that to not be on. I get there's a main here, but that's for all this, but that's not for that on top. So I need to get that out of there and that out of there so I can pull the lines back up, which were once serving that island over there. Got yanked out of the ground and repurposed for this jump. So I'm gonna unpull it and run this line. These right here are all the feed runs through conduit that runs to that site spot right back there, which I was talking about, feeds that whole back line. It's right there. This could be reasonably quick. But that unit over there still has my tools in it. Oh my word. Oh my word.
Hey,
Hey, what?
stepped all over my flowers.
Oh, what a little bear maneuver I just did. So, probably cabin infrastructure, something to that effect. This was a cool little cabin till in the wee hours of the night, trying to lift it up to get it into the trailer and move it ourselves. It was dropped. This is when a caveman needs a bathtub. Does anybody know Roy McGar? I'm just saying, anybody out there, let's get real. Where's Roy McGar when you need your hole filled back in? Anyway, oh, before I go down here, as you can so I need to skin my well and do a couple of things with it. There's pretty much not a big deal other than any metal panels. I don't have any panels. That's a good thing. Or some hat channel and panels would be super awesome. You know what, if there's a way to make this where you could help us with the little things we need, if you might have laying around, you want to just throw it to us so we can progress and show you improvements as we go along. I'm going to start putting links at the bottom, making it totally possible. You say, reach out to us and say, hey, we need this link by this link. If you can figure out how to help us make that work, great. Or something, whatever, it'd be cool. So, if you want to, you don't. You just ignore it, I don't care. But, I mean, I do care. You know what I'm saying, I hope. Let's go through. We'll come back over to this area that way in a moment. So right now, let's go to the top. It goes back up there to the sites we were just walking where I would like to move that power unit. And that area over there, I want to run a moat around and essentially put a pond there in that area that's recessed a little bit. Put a pond area in there as a drainage for laundry that we put up there for that steel framing, which will ultimately come out too. But I'm going to turn this. I don't know if it's going to help us. Doing it that way, I'll learn in the future how to deal with these things. The stress splits. I imagine like a paved path, you know, of some sort, just maintained. Go through there, going through there. Leave all this center, make it cool. Put some lights that don't, they're solar maybe operated, run along paths. And you know what that is? That is a cloak for the night stalking for fuckheads. I promise you, I've already established this as truth. And so with that said, we have nothing else. So the dogs are just a lovely place. It's got all these paths through. Yes, I did sacrifice a mower to create perfect atmosphere, but it keeps on going. And when you get in the back corner, like we established before, it's like a bamboo paradise. It's a bamboo themed cabin back there. Rented out for long, B&B for different reasons. Airbnb, whatever you call it. But then it goes back to that. And somewhere through the restaurant, have a thing, of course, all the way around. We think we could use it to get better money, for real. That is less of, I hear my wife calling. This goes way back there. I can't get there because my wife is calling and I don't want to get in trouble. So, happy life, happy life. And look, I've been finding, I always find it. It's like they sold us landfill of garbage that we have been cleaning. It don't stop. It's been a nightmare of garbage. But it's collected to this. Hello, beautiful. I'm over in the dump site. Things that need cleared yet from all RV garbage. Because you set fire to this. Wife is calling. Yes, dear.
Why are you running from your wife?
I am not running. Look at the aluminum pile there. But anyway, this is a lot of space that can be built into stuff. A huge pile of clay. I think I'm going to use that for that pond area over there. We'll put like a fountain in it. Oh, look at that. We'll put like a fountain in it with lights around it and make it cool to hang out and do your laundry. You'll love it. There's an open entrance over here. And some of the trailer remnants. That big old bunch of bushes right there is bullshit because the tree fell over and it's not growing off of it. But if you were to go look back, there's more trailer frames in a row going down his property, which goes way back there. Where that's still on our property, so it's like back there, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's fenced all the way around. A couple holes right there. There's a hole right there. Gotta do some repairs. Rather just have a big old metal fence, steel up, right, taller, more secure, more like you don't just go through it because you want to, and it's easy to get through. Right there, type of thing. This has to go to, I gotta take it down because it's dead. It's already been cut halfway through there. I don't know why. It's like gonna fall over on somebody. But come on, my beautiful woman. Why? Well, I was gonna come up around this edge and I'll conclude this here momentarily. Give me.
You don't want your friends to see me?
No, I don't have a problem with that. Well, it depends on how they're seeing you. Really, honestly, I might have a problem, but currently, no, I don't know what you say. But I do say I'm just trying to conclude this so I could turn it off and not have it run.
I need to know where you found that fruit out that time.
We do have some rocks too.
Hey.
Foam piling.
I need to know where you found that fruit at that time.
Fruit.
That one red one. Remember that we didn't know what it was and I ate it? And it was really good. And I need another one.
I will keep my eyes peeled. If I run across that red fruit,
And that was fairy fruit. That was yummy.
Well, if I find some, I will try to let you know. I'll reach out and say something.
Because I've been wanting another one ever since.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it was yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, somewhere over here, they Tim had buried that dog Beagle.
Oh, right.
It was a Beagle or it was named Beagle
It
or
was a
both?
Beagle. It was a Beagle and named Beagle. It was buried right over here. That's the chicken grave right there.
What?
Yeah, it's all turned to compost now like it was supposed to.
Well, this is
That was the whole point of that pile.
right there.
Turn it to compost. Right in here. See where that block is about?
Right there?
Yeah, right in that area is
That's,
where the dog is
that's
buried.
what it is. Oh, there's a... Okay, what is this?
And he didn't bury it very well before.
Are you kidding me? Is this how you bury your mummies or what? What's going on here? Yeah, bit of a shallow grave, basically. That's so crazy, Tim. Where? That's so crazy, Tim. Something wrong with your head. My knee braces. The Ricky's bumper, cargo rack. Oh. Yes, baby.
Glad you could get it so real.
It's going to be real was. So, do you have a lighter? I haven't gone around to the front yard at all.
The orange and yellow.
Oh, sure.
Orange and yellow. They're cool. I like the red ones too, though. They're pretty too. Oh, and my gardenia is bloomed. It's got 2 blooms on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you see that?
Is that up here?
They're almost dying now.
Thank you, Elon. I'm gonna put that, up there, mount it better and get maybe.
Look at this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for sure more blooms coming up on it right now. And it's got 2 good blooms and 2 dead blooms. That's so cool.
They are cool. Hey, we might
First
want
year
to
it's
filter
bloomed.
that water first.
Hey, that's the first year it's bloomed. That's awesome.
There we go. So,
The roses
danger, this thing might fall on your head. Look see how it does? If you're standing here and you weren't paying no attention, like I pick these up all the time. It could be like, bam, how you doing? Good night. See how they're even falling off. So broken from up there and then falling out there even. And this has all happened within the last 2 weeks. Crazy. So it's like all the time. So watch out. That's how a table over here got bent even because they fell on it. So danger zone for real. Somewhere up there where it's protected better with a clear stream, I'm gonna put. Thank you, Elon. You're on fire, bro. You're on fire. At night, we have those trees that are out here. Those trees are wrapped with those lights that are solar powered. You can change colors and stuff, but it's cool. It's attractive. But yeah, this essentially Yeah, park. There's a bunch of vacant land back there. We're gonna got the path through it all that we're gonna use for cabins and tents and things that bring in a ranch. Because we've got to be. Now the reconstruction situation, because the power lines I'm talking about, we got Jack sitting way out there. We use Uncle George's situation that is now deleted, so I get my line back and I can put it in the road. But it's broken from about right here in the road. But it was pulled up from all the way, pulled up, yanked up out of the ground, where it was yanked out of the power block, which have now changed to a brand new 200A, by the way. Yeah, you can see it. There ain't one breaker hooked up, nothing yet. It's just a brand new box. This is good, but I got holes here. What's this? Interesting pedestal at the top of it. What a perfect place to mount a badass camera that I can control in there at my world headquarters. Anyway, this is fenced all around, and that's a gate that's shuttable if I get my crap and wood out of the way, which I'm fixing to do, just while that fire is going down there. So, makeshift clothes dryer hanger thingy for the wife when she washes the clothes, because basically she's a badass. It's so cool. Bodie! Bodie! Boo's a badass. Boo's a badass. Say goodnight, Rudy.